In the wild, some moments happen only once, and without a camera, they would remain a mystery forever. Luckily, the lens was rolling, capturing some of the most stunning ambushes in nature, where crocodiles, the masters of water-based hunting, unleash attacks that shake the African plains. From thirsty zebras to unsuspecting lion cubs, from charging buffalo to protective elephant mothers, each encounter is a lesson in survival and the razor-thin line between life and death. "15 crazy moments. Crocodiles attack, lions, cheetahs, elephants, and other animals. Caught on camera." In the harsh, dry season of southeastern Sri Lanka, all paths lead to a single waterhole. What looks like a source of life hides a deadly trap. Beneath the still, muddy surface, a mugger crocodile nearly 16 feet long and weighing over 1,100 pounds lies in wait. The mugger doesn't chase. It wins through patience and precision. Its flat body and brown scales blend into the mud and reeds, hiding perfectly in silence. As a herd of weary deer approaches for a drink, they have no idea what awaits. Then, in a flash, the crocodile strikes. Water explodes, the herd scatters. But one fawn doesn't react in time. It's caught in the steel jaws and pulled back into the mud. The attack ends as it began, in deadly silence. But it's not just deer. In the next ambush, the target is stronger. Sometimes even the king of the savannah. Under the sparse shade of the African savannah, tension cuts through the stillness. In the wild, few things are more dangerous than a mother protecting her young. Without hesitation, the lionesses rise, hiss, and form a crescent defense line. The lionesses strike with claws and razor-sharp teeth. Pushed from all sides, the crocodile finally retreats, leaving a zigzag trail across the wet earth. This wasn't a battle for dominance. It was a fight for survival. But what happens when the crocodile is cornered, and there's no way out? A lone male lion faces a risky decision to cross a muddy river. As the lion steps in, the surface stays calm, but it's the kind of calm that kills. Suddenly, a crocodile surges up, clamping down on the lion's hindquarters. But a lion's reflexes are not to be underestimated. With one desperate twist, the big cat breaks free and scrambles to shore. A lone crocodile, moving slowly under the setting sun, catches the eyes of nature's top land hunters, a pride of lions. The lions approach, not in haste, but with sharp awareness. The crocodile turns, jaws wide open, letting out a sharp hiss, a clear warning. In that moment, the boundary between two predators, one a stealthy ambusher, the other a plains warrior, becomes dangerously thin. Neither side attacks. Instead, they watch. Its survival instinct speaking louder than dominance. Under the southern African sun, the Kruger River seems calm, but every ripple could be hiding a predator. A lone zebra, thirsty after a long journey, steps toward the water's edge. Caution is instinct, but sometimes instinct isn't enough. A sudden splash, the water erupts, and the crocodile attacks. With a bite force of 3,700 pounds per square inch, it clamps onto the zebra's leg, dragging it into a brutal struggle. The zebra thrashes, kicks, spins, but every move sinks it deeper into the death spiral. The others stand helpless on the bank, watching the moment unfold. Then, silence. The water settles. The crocodile vanishes, taking its prey into the darkness below, where no sound remains, except for the heavy breath of the wild. Along the Grumeti River, a lifeline flowing through the Serengeti, herds of wildebeest gather to quench their thirst after a journey of hundreds of miles. Each can drink up to 2 gallons at once, but beneath the muddy surface, hundreds of Nile crocodiles lie in wait, motionless like submerged boulders.
River. The cast.
One slight movement is the signal. The first crocodile bursts from the bottom, accelerating like a torpedo. Its jaws capable of clamping down with 3,700 psi, lock onto the neck of an unlucky wildebeest. Panic erupts, but it's too late to save the target. With underwater camouflage and explosive speed in 3 dimensions, crocodiles are the most dangerous predators in these waters. But not every prey is easily subdued. In the next encounter, a buffalo teaches a crocodile a lesson in underestimating resistance.
The death roll breaks the prey into...
At the riverbank, a herd of buffalo drinks unaware, just 3 feet away beneath the surface. A full-grown Nile crocodile lies in wait. Measuring up to 16 feet and weighing over 1,500 pounds, this predator can glide toward its target without making a ripple. When close enough, it lunges upward like a living spear, clamping down on a young buffalo's throat. But it didn't expect what came next. The calf thrashes violently, dragging the crocodile onto land, flipping the battle from water to dry ground. Now exposed and with no room to hide, the crocodile loses its advantage.
But there'll be another chance.
At the edge of a riverbed, a warthog approaches for a drink, unaware of the silent threat hiding just beneath the surface. As the distance narrows, the crocodile strikes. It lunges with precision, but the warthog reacts like a coiled spring. With lightning-fast reflexes and a low center of gravity, it dodges the fatal bite at the last possible second. A cheetah family, the fastest land animals on Earth, approaches the water's edge. The mother stays alert, ears twitching, but her 2 cubs, innocent and unaware, step into the shallows. The moment one cub lowers its head to drink, the water explodes. In a flash, one disappears. The mother reacts, too late. Crocodiles can hold their breath for up to 2 hours and detect surface movement using sensitive sensors around their jaws. A deadly edge in shallow water hunts. For solitary hunters like cheetahs, survival lessons often come at a heartbreaking cost. When an elephant mother leans in to drink, it launches like a missile, snapping onto her trunk. But this isn't a helpless target. She weighs nearly 10,000 pounds and is fueled by maternal instinct. She flinches, then retaliates. With a stomp that generates over 2,000 psi of pressure, she drives her full weight onto the crocodile's body. The predator, stunned, releases its grip and retreats to the water. In a remote swamp in northern Australia, mud, reeds, and silence hide one of the planet's most brutal hunters. A large kangaroo, desperate for water during the dry season, edges toward the shallows. Unseen, just feet away, a saltwater crocodile, the largest reptile on Earth, waits. Using hypersensitive vibration sensors in its jaw, it senses the kangaroo's movement without ever looking. Then, it strikes. The crocodile launches with terrifying speed, locking onto the kangaroo's body and dragging it under. Weighing up to 2,200 200 pounds, and with the strongest bite force of any animal alive, it overpowers the kangaroo instantly. The surface goes still, and the swamp reclaims its silence. And while the swamp stays quiet, the dry plains
staggering
await their
display of
next deadly encounter.
Around the head.
From the Luangwa River to Australia's swamps, from newborn fawns to elephant mothers, crocodiles show us one truth. They don't choose the weak. They choose the moment. What these cameras capture isn't just hunting, it's evolution at work. Every strike, every breath held beneath the surface is the result of millions of years of survival. Which moment struck you most? The cheetah cub vanishing in an instant, or the warthog springing away like a trained athlete? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more epic encounters between crocodiles and leopards, tigers, or even eagles, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and we'll see you in the next episode of Animal World.